Yo, what's going on, boys? Check it out. We're on a bike ride right here. You can see there's downtown. And, I want to talk about the virtue of being patient and having some wisdom, okay? And to just taking a step back as a man, because I think a lot of times we're always just rushing to the next thing. But in reality, sometimes if we want to be a real leader, we've got to take a step back. So check it out. This is a book I've been reading during my morning routine. Typically, I'll do my push-ups in the morning, and then I'll come out and read this for about 10 minutes. And then get going with the rest of my morning so I can go ahead and get to work, because that's the rat race, right? But this is the book of Proverbs, and I think a lot of times people misunderstand the fact that some of the Old Testament, doesn't really apply today. Well, this one does, because this is about a lot of the life lessons, and it still passes on. And guys, everything in the world is about analogies. And so because of all these analogies and the way they present the topics, we can apply those lessons learned to today's world. So I want to kind of hop into two different texts here and just kind of show you what I saw and what kind of inspired me to make this video. So it says, do you want to be a mighty warrior? Okay, now first of all, what does that mean? Do we want to be somebody who's a conqueror, right? That we're dominating our realities, that we're becoming a better version of ourselves, to lead our family one day, right? It says it's better to be known as the one who is patient and slow to anger. Do you want to conquer a city? Rule over your temper before you attempt to rule a city. So that means, you got a lot of these alpha males who are like, "Argh!" and they're mad at everything, and everything sets them off. Okay, I've heard stories that if you're taking testosterone or whatnot and your estrogen's out of line, like literally your hormones could be so whacked that you could just get mad at the very slightest thing. Okay, so we've got to keep ourselves in check as well here too, It says to be a mighty warrior. How crazy is that? To be an actual leader, it's saying that you need to be patient. It's saying don't get mad at when things go wrong and whatnot. Pretty interesting. It's better to be forgiving than to be all strong, which is so interesting, But let's move on to this other part where it says, a wise person demonstrates patience, for mercy means holding your tongue. When you are insulted, be quick to forgive and forget it, for you are virtuous when you overlook an offense. What are we talking about? All the virtues, right? For you are virtuous when you can just say, hey, it's okay. When you're out on traffic and someone flips you off and you're like, it is what it is, who cares? He's just having a bad day. And when you come from a frame mindset that, hey, it's just a them problem, and you can just let it go, okay? We're still on that topic of letting go. Then it starts to become a lot easier for you because, there's nothing shackling you down anymore, right? I find that sometimes when we don't let things go, we're actually just holding ourselves back, right? How often do you feel like if I just let that ex-girlfriend go once and for all, then I could finally live free. I could finally move on. But see, so many of us don't want to let go of that stuff because now not only have invested time into building that person and that mindset of who we are, because time solidifies like concrete as to who we are and that foundation, but now all of a sudden we feel like we've wasted our time. We're shaky now because, well, maybe that isn't who we are, and maybe someone will never love us again, and the list goes on and on. But it is what it is. And so anyway, that was just something I saw today. I was reading that and I figured, hey, let's talk about it a little bit. Being patient at the gym, right? This applies to everything, guys. Being patient in traffic. People are patient for what they really want to be patient for. That's something I've really noticed. If you're waiting in line on Six Flags for your roller coaster, you don't mind waiting there for an hour. Like people, they may I don't want to wait, but they will wait. Okay, they're going to have patience for what they want. And, when you're at the gym, if you're not going to make massive progress within 2 days and you give up, really? Like Rome wasn't built in a day, It's not like you're just going to be able to build up an entire skyscraper like those within 1 day. It takes some time. And it takes a plan of action too. You can't go in and it's just, I'm going to design how to build one of these things and just nilly-willy do it. This isn't Minecraft, right? So when you got your plan, you take action, you're patient with it, and you're enjoying the process and you're not getting mad when things don't go your way, not only are you gonna look like you're gonna be so friendly when people like meet you and see you. Like I have so many times where it's like I open the door for someone and they're like, oh wow, your mom treated or taught you right. Like how cool is that? For somebody who looks good to not be all egotistical and into themselves, but actually giving back. How cool is that? And so that's kind of what I wanted to tell you guys today, moving forward on our self-development journeys here. Today I'm going to be doing some cardio. I wasn't able to hit all the cardio I wanted to yesterday. And I'm going to finish up this bike ride, go listen to some music. Right? This is where I relax. It's a beautiful day outside, as you can see. It's a little windy, it's not too bad. And I'm going to listen to some good music and just kind of reset myself for this next week. Moving forward, my Air Force interview is coming pretty close. So anyway, boys, in a world full of fakeness and deception, keep dominating your realities. I'll see you in the next video.